It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Ronda Rousey and Cris Cyborg. All right, here's one of the best to ever do it. Cris Cyborg, the former UFC women's featherweight champion, and her focus is entirely on getting that belt back. Tonight figures to be another step in that direction.
I've never seen anyone more dominant, regardless of men, women. Cris Cyborg had an ability to make people just quit. The power, the aggressiveness, the ability to get in your face, make you work and make you uncomfortable is second to none. She is such a dominant physical presence that most people are beaten before they even step in the octagon.
She finally stepped into the octagon for the first time in 2016, won 5 consecutive fights, including the world title before running into Amanda Nunes. Cris Cyborg, though, back tonight and a picture of focus in advance of this one. Arguably the most dominant champion the women's game has ever seen. Enter former UFC women's bantamweight champion, Ronda Rousey.
Just the biggest star in MMA up to Conor McGregor coming here, taking over. Ronda Rousey was just truly something special. Ronda Rousey was just one of the biggest stars mixed martial arts has ever seen. From the debut in Strikeforce with the quick armbar, to Jean LaBelle holding a stopwatch every time she fought. Yeah. She just had that star appeal, and she had enough to share. She didn't need to use it all on herself. She could give something to me, she can give something to this guy, this guy, and there was enough. A massive fight star, a massive movie star, just a mainstream star is Ronda Rousey.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. The American is 28. The Brazilian is 32. The rest of the numbers are nearly identical. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai fighter, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, USA, Cris Cyborg! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a judo fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Ronda Rousey!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1, and with respect to Amanda Nunes and anybody else, Ronda Rousey versus Cris Cyborg might be the biggest fight in women's MMA history.
This is the biggest fight, the absolute biggest fight female mixed martial arts has ever seen. Ronda Rousey, the greatest star of all time across all female divisions, against Cris Cyborg, who is the 2nd biggest star of all time. She hopes to propel herself over Rousey with a massive victory and a massive statement starting right now. Nice punch lands over the top.
So both girls landing right out of the chute.
liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Oh, Superman punch. DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well here tonight.
Her timing, accuracy, and also the activity level is great tonight.
All right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling. That is how you scramble, folks.
More clinching.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch.
She defended the takedown beautifully and scrambles back to her feet.
Big punch lands.
Seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night.
Oh! Big knee to the body. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Nice takedown. And that takedown was because she had to get that takedown.
All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Cyborg. Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all. Oh, Rousey's trying for a Kimura here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Ronda Rousey!
Well, it'll be standing room only at her after party tonight as she gets it done by way of submission. Thankfully, Daniel Cormier is on the list. I'll be on the outside looking.
I mean, John, I got you. We're going in together. I'm not going in without my partner. But, man, she's a great grappler. She understands positioning so well, and she knows the moment